Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. WWE superstar Roman Reigns has finally broken his silence regarding a blockbuster WrestleMania announcement made last week on Friday Night SmackDown. The OTC is set to wrestle two of his major rivals at the Show of Shows in less than a month. Roman Reigns returned to the Blue Brand show to explain why he attacked CM Punk and Seth Rollins on the March 10 edition of Monday Night Raw. However, the two stars came out to confront Reigns one by one, eventually leading to a three-way brawl to end the show. It was then announced that the three stars would lock horns in a triple threat match at Mania. Earlier today, Roman Reigns took to his Instagram account to note that he and Paul Heyman were WrestleMania bound. He shared multiple pictures of himself accompanied by the Weissman from the latest edition of WWE SmackDown. Check out the Instagram post below. Wrestling veteran Tommy Dreamer has made a massive claim about the OTC and his Weissman heading into the Showcase of the Immortals. On a recent edition of the Busted Open Radio, Dreamer stated that he felt Paul Heyman would play a huge role in deciding the outcome of the WrestleMania bout. The 54-year-old added the Weissman would betray his tribal chief and align with CM Punk instead. Dreamer reasoned that Heyman might think Roman Reigns may not produce as much money as Punk, given the latter's more frequent appearances. Check out the entire conversation below. The triple threat match between the three former WWE champions will be one of the most anticipated contests at WrestleMania 41. It remains to be seen who would emerge victorious on the grandest stage of them all in Las Vegas. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief of WWE, is no stranger to being in the spotlight. Over the past several years, he has dominated WWE as its top star, holding the Universal Championship for an unprecedented length of time and proving his prowess both in the ring and on the microphone. Yet, despite his immense success, Reigns has always managed to remain a man of few words, allowing his actions in the ring to do the talking. This time, however, Reigns broke his silence in a big way. During a press conference leading up to WrestleMania, Reigns made an announcement that has sent shockwaves through the wrestling world. For months, fans have speculated about what the future might hold for Roman Reigns and his involvement in WWE's biggest event of the year. WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all, is known for its surprises, and with Reigns having been the focal point of WWE's main event for years, the question on everyone's mind was, what's next for the tribal chief? In an exclusive interview before the 2025 edition of WrestleMania, Roman Reigns sat down with WWE's own Michael Cole to discuss the announcement. Reigns, in his usual stoic demeanor, was ready to shed light on what's been brewing behind the scenes for quite some time. The calm before the storm. The press conference was scheduled to be a typical discussion of WrestleMania's upcoming matches, but when Reigns walked into the room, all eyes were on him. Dressed in a simple black t-shirt and jeans, his intimidating presence filled the space. The reigning Universal Champion had already conquered every challenger put before him and created a legacy that will undoubtedly be remembered for years to come. But despite his dominance, Roman remained as elusive as ever. His reputation as the head of the table wasn't just about physicality, but about control, both inside and outside the squared circle. Fans and fellow wrestlers alike had always felt that there was more to Roman Reigns than met the eye. Michael, Reigns began, looking straight into the camera, his voice calm and deliberate. I'm here for one reason, and one reason only, to talk about the future. My future, WWE's future, and of course, the future of the fans. WrestleMania is not just another show. It's not just another match. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. You want to know what's next? Well, I'm going to tell you. A hushed silence fell over the room. Michael Cole, known for his professionalism, seemed to sense the weight of the moment. His usual animated demeanor gave way to genuine curiosity. Roman, we've all seen what you've been able to do in WWE. You've held the Universal Championship longer than anyone could have imagined, and you've faced some of the toughest opponents. But what is it that you're preparing us for? What's the big announcement? Reigns smiled slightly, a rare gesture from the usually stoic figure. You want answers, Michael. Fine. But first, let me remind everyone of something. For the past several years, I've built an empire here in WWE. The tribal chief. The head of the table. I've shown time and time again that no one can challenge my reign, literally or figuratively. I've crushed every obstacle put in my path, and I've made every opponent bend the knee. There was a sense of anticipation in the air. Fans watching from home, reporters in the room, and WWE officials were all on edge, eagerly awaiting what Roman had to say next. You all think you know what's coming, but you don't. You're not prepared. WrestleMania this year will be something that no one, not even me, has ever seen before. It's not just a match. It's not just a storyline. This is bigger than all of that. This is about legacy. This is about securing my place at the top for good. A pause. Roman leaned forward slightly, locking eyes with the camera. This year, I'm going to make an announcement that will change everything. And I'll be honest with you, it's not just going to shake up WWE. It's going to shake up the entire wrestling industry. The world will know that I am the greatest of all time. Not just for what I've done, but for what I'm about to do. The room was electric with speculation. What could Roman Reigns be hinting at? For the longest time, the assumption had been that he would be defending his title at WrestleMania against an opponent like The Rock, Cody Rhodes, or even a returning legend. But Roman's words hinted at something far more monumental. The unexpected rival. As Roman continued, he began to reveal more details, but it wasn't until the mention of a new challenger that the crowd began to piece things together. The idea of an unexpected rival sent waves of excitement through the room. The opponent I'm facing at WrestleMania, Reigns continued, is someone you've all heard of, someone you all know, but someone you've never expected me to face. This will be a match for the ages. And trust me when I say, when the bell rings, the world will be watching the most historic match in WWE history. Roman went on to hint that this wasn't just about winning or defending his title. It was about transcending WWE. It was about solidifying his place not only as the leader of the locker room, but as the person who would take WWE to new heights. The intrigue only deepened as Roman talked about the possibility of stepping into uncharted territory. Maybe it's time for me to take on a new challenge, Reigns said cryptically. Maybe it's time to show the world that there's no limit to what I can do. The mention of a new challenge piqued the curiosity of everyone in the room. Could it be that Roman Reigns was preparing for something far bigger than a simple title defense? Fans began speculating wildly. Could he be heading for a match with a celebrity like Logan Paul, or even someone from outside the traditional world of professional wrestling? The idea of Reigns, already the undisputed top star in WWE, branching out into new territories sent a ripple of excitement through the room. Breaking the fourth wall. In the days that followed the press conference, rumors ran rampant. But Roman's message had been clear. WrestleMania would be a turning point, not just for his career, but for the entire landscape of WWE. But Roman didn't just leave it at that. In a rare and exclusive online promo, Reigns took a more personal approach, addressing his fans directly via social media. For someone as reserved as Reigns, this was an unusual step, but it only made the announcement feel even more important. Listen, I know there are a lot of questions. I know there are a lot of speculations, and I get it. But the fact is this. I've been carrying this company for a long time, and I've been carrying it alone. No one is ready for what's coming. I'm not just going to defend my title. I'm not just going to be another name on the card. I am going to show the world that this is my era, and no one, absolutely no one, is going to take that from me. With that, Roman Reigns signed off with the tagline, "This is my time. WrestleMania will be my legacy." The stakes for WrestleMania 2025 were higher than ever. Fans couldn't help but wonder if Reigns was preparing for a match with someone like The Rock, a match that would solidify his dominance in the family storyline. Others speculated about the possibility of Reigns defending his Universal Championship against someone like Cody Rhodes, who had become one of the most popular faces in WWE over the past year. However, no matter who his opponent turned out to be, One thing was clear. Roman Reigns was about to take WWE and the entire wrestling world by storm once again. WrestleMania, the ultimate stage. The road to WrestleMania 2025 would be filled with twists and turns. As the event approached, more and more speculation swirled about Reigns' opponent. But one thing remained certain. Roman Reigns was about to break new ground. Whether he was defending his title or entering a new chapter in his career, the announcement had already set the stage for the most epic WrestleMania in years. For Reigns, this wasn't just about defending his title or adding another accolade to his already legendary resume. It was about solidifying his place in history as one of the greatest to ever step foot in the ring. His legacy was already secure. But at WrestleMania, he would prove once and for all that there was no one on his level. And with that, the world waited for Roman's moment to unfold. The question wasn't whether or not Reigns would come out victorious. It was how far he would go to make sure that no one ever again would doubt that he was, and forever would be, the tribal chief. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.